Hello everyone, welcome back to Tweet Wrestling, the world of retro wrestling. Well, it's been a crazy week or so after attending Wales Comic Con 2021. At the event, a good friend of mine, Jack, has handed me a custom-made Greg the Hammer Valentine WWF Hasbro wrestling figure. This fine piece was made by Boz Custom Hasbros. He's been around for a long time and he makes some of the best wrestling customs in the business. You can always find his work on Facebook under Box Hasbro. He's there on eBay too. I just love looking through at what he's making. It's great as a Hasbro wrestling figure fan and a collector of the greatest toy line ever made. Greg was always a solid mid-card wrestler for me. He's a former Intercontinental Champion and Tag Team Champion at that. Rarely would he put in a bad match. He was a steady Eddie, the guy that you needed in the company, and he turned into a true ring veteran. From late 1989 to late 1990, Greg would tag with the Honky Tonk Man, pictured here, and they were known as a Rhythm and Blues. They were managed by the phenomenal Jimmy Hart, and they had an average run, and they did okay in the World Wrestling Federation. Seeing as the tag team had split up in late 1990, come 91 into 1992, the Rhythm and Blues tag team, which was set to be released for the WWF Hasbro line, had been cancelled. In its place, this is the action figure that we received, the single wrestling version of Greg the Hammer Valentine. I do believe that Hasbro were very close to releasing the Rhythm and Blues tag team set, and there is even talk that some reach retail. Personally, I'm not a strong believer of that, but you never know in the world of retro wrestling figures. It's possible, but I would doubt it. I have never seen anything mint on card of the Rhythm and Blues, so I'm going with a theory that it doesn't exist. On the screen, you could see the Series 3 Greg the Hammer Valentine, and that was released in shops. The closest thing I ever come to see the Greg the Hammer Valentine Rhythm and Blues figure was in the wrestling magazine and the advert for Toys R Us. You can see Greg the Hammer Valentine now in the centre of the picture, doing the classic clothesline motion. And even for me, this never really surfaced on eBay or any sort of forum, and I always had that feeling that it never existed, or if it did exist, it was damaged and thrown away. But about 5-6 years back, maybe more now, thankfully this beautiful prototype version of Greg the Hammer Valentine was discovered. In the past month or so, I'm hearing the number of £22,000 being paid for a Greg the Hammer Valentine prototype wrestling figure. That is huge money. I believe Matt Cardona at Major Wrestling Figure Pod owns one, which is a great piece for any collection. And also with that, I believe there's 3 of them out there, which goes to show it must have been closed for retail. But anyway, that is a legit version. I'm just going to get on now and show you the custom version. Don't forget, wrestling fans, thumbs up, share and subscribe. Here we go then, and here we have it, the Greg the Hammer Valentine Rhythm and Blues mint on card custom WWF Hasbro wrestling figure. For me, not only is a wrestling figure outstanding, but look at the backing card and the bubble especially. Having custom made figures of this quality years back was near impossible. That, well, I wouldn't say it passes a legit, but I'm very happy to receive this, let's just say that. The actual feel of the card as well, it's got that traditional clean, polishy feel to it, if that makes sense. And taking a close up there of the actual wrestling figure, it's something else. I'll just flip over now onto the back. There it is, traditional black and white, how you'd want it. You got the bio there with the information on Greg the Hammer Valentine. And then opening out a bit, you could see everything else. It's around the Series 1. I like what he's done there. And, you know, what's your thoughts on this, wrestling fans? I'll never be able to afford that £22,000 figure, so for this I'm extremely grateful to receive it. Very happy. Nice J-hook. What more can I say? Let me know your thoughts, wrestling fans, in the comments box. And I just thought I'd share with you the Greg the Hammer Valentine story of his Rhythm and Blues wrestling figure. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you pick up one of these custom made figures. They're fantastic. Don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe. Goodbye for now.